Catholic Religious Studies exams for the Bamenda Ecclesiastical Province records an increased percentage pass this 2024 for the senior students and a drop for the junior level. The registrar of the board, Reverend Father Peter Foleng, made public the results recently. And as children embark on holidays, we capture this feature story on our news tonight. Students engage in varied activities to raise income in preparation for the next academic year. Good evening and welcome to Divine Mercy Prime. Those were the leading stories for tonight's newscast. Their full readouts and yours will be more. Their full readouts and more will be yours in a jiffy. Results of the 2024 session of the Catholic Religious Studies examination of the Ecclesiastical Province of Bamenda have been released. The registrar of the board, Reverend Father Peter Foleng, made public the results yesterday, June 20th, indicating an increase at the senior level as well from 47.9% in 2023 to 58% in 2024, and a drop in percentage pass at the junior level from 97% in 2023 to 91% in 2024. Summer Eileen has the report.
The Catholic Religious Studies Examination CRSE was instituted to authenticate and give credibility to the teaching of the Catholic doctrine and the faith in each and every Catholic college throughout the Ecclesiastical Province of Bamenda and beyond. The Registrar of the Catholic Religious Studies Exam Board of the Ecclesiastical Province of Bamenda, Reverend Father Peter Foleng, made an evaluation of the May 2024 session, which witnessed an increase in registration and slight increase in percentage pass for the senior level.
This year, 2024, recorded an increase in registration and an increase in the number of candidates who passed, although there is a drop in a percentage pass at the junior level. The senior level has a slight increase, because in 2023 we had 2,771 candidates for the junior level, and this year we have 3,794. And at the senior level in 2023 we had 1,802 for the in 2023, and then in 2024 we had 2,035.
At the junior and senior levels, the colleges that stood out this year were highlighted.
Looking at the colleges that had a good result in terms of quality, we had 5 colleges in this order: St. Francis Comprehensive College in Shison as Kumbu, and then St. Agnes College in Besa coming in for their first time, and St. Anthony of Padua College in Botong, still in Kumbu, and Our Lady of the Immaculate Conception College, still in Kumbu, and St. John Paul II College in Kongle in Manfi. That was at the junior level. At the senior level, first in that order is St. Aloysius Minor Seminary, and then Our Lady of Lourdes College in Mancon, Our Lady Queen of Peace College in Akum, and Sacred College in Mancon.
However, lots of absences were also recorded.
Many of the schools recorded many absences in the examination, especially at the senior level.
The registrar of CRSEB underscored the need for students to take religious studies seriously.
Every year the question of what is the use of the certificate. If you are studying for certificates, then it is not something good for life. Everything you study is meant to be for life, to help you have a good life. If all of us are complaining and saying that, oh, there is no religious formation in the school, the government doesn't recognize religious study or the like, whether it is recognized or it is not recognized, If you learn the ethical principles, moral principles that fit you into a society, whether it is accepted or not accepted in a certain place, it makes you a better personality in the society.
Note that the interest of the board and the proprietors of Catholic colleges in the ecclesiastical province is to ensure that every student who passes through a Catholic school should be abreast with the Catholic faith without any attempt to convert non-Catholic students to Catholic faith.
Now let's come back to talk diocesan projects. In view of the celebration of the 75th anniversary of the Diocese of Buea come 2025, finishing touches at the Divine Mercy Co-Cathedral and the Pastoral Center continues to gain steam in preparation of this day. Our reporter Joseph Otto made a stop at the project site recently where the bishop paid a visit and brought to us this report.
As the Diocese of Buea prepares to receive the bishops of Cameroon for the 49th edition of the National Episcopal Conference of Cameroon come 2025 and celebrate the 75th anniversary of the Diocese of Buea, construction works and finishing touches continue to gain steam in the Bishop Pius Awa Memorial Pastoral Center and the Divine Mercy Co-Cathedral Moliko. This dual main project in the diocese, which will serve as a place for meetings, prayer and spiritual upliftment, everything is being put on deck to ensure its completion thanks to the effort made by the Right Reverend Michael Bibi, his collaborators, workers on board and Christians of goodwill in and out of the Diocese of Buea. Meanwhile, as finishing touches continue to go on in the second building of the Bishop Pius Awa Memorial Pastoral Center, which consists 52 rooms and other constructions like the chapel, convent and the hall, His Lordship Michael Bibi and some priests made a stop at this site this June 19, 2024 to see the level of work done so far, thereby making some corrections. As these construction works continue to make waves in the diocese, the production of benches for the co-cathedral continues to go on, as well as the production of beds for the pastoral center and painting of walls at the co-cathedral, while finishing touches are going on as concerns the tiling of the floor. When all is said and done, it is hoped that this project of the diocese will be used conducively and effectively by not only Christians of the diocese, but the entire community.
We take you to Mamfe on this sad note. The Bishop of Mamfe, His Lordship Aloysius Abangalo Fondong, together with the entire Presbyterium of Mamfe Diocese in fraternal solidarity, joins Father Henry Banwi, priest of Mamfe Diocese, to bid farewell to his father, Pa Banwi Tropen. During the funeral mass officiated by the bishop in Beme, he encouraged families and as well as well-wishers to be merciful towards one another through spiritual and corporal works of mercy. Nadesh Mena reports.
And Bosa of Sajopam's Bachontai gathered to pay their last respect to Pa Banwi Chopin. While officiating the funeral mass, the Bishop of Mamfe Diocese, His Lordship Aloysius Abangalo Fondong, beckons the congregation to follow the example of Christ, as it is already a participation in the life of the resurrection.
Who will rise from the dead? Who are those who are going to rise from the dead? He answers, all the dead will rise. Everybody, all man will don't die, he will rise. But wait for the difference. Those who have done good to the resurrection of life, and those who have done evil, the resurrection of judgment, condemnation. That's the difference. We shall all rise. There's some people that will rise for life, other ones that will rise for die.
The prelate adds that while on earth, Christians should be merciful towards one another through spiritual and corporal works of mercy.
We call these spiritual works of mercy and corporal works of mercy. The spiritual works of mercy show our concern for the spiritual needs of others, to instruct the ignorant, to counsel the doubtful, admonish sinners, to bear wrongs patiently, to forgive offenses, to comfort the afflicted, to pray for the living and the dead. Those are the spiritual works of mercy. The corporal works of mercy show our concern for the physical and material needs of others, to feed the hungry, to give drink to the thirsty, to clothe the naked, to give shelter to the homeless, to visit the sick, to visit those in prison, and to bury the dead.
Priests who equally answered presents for the funeral rallied behind their brother Reverend Father Henry Mbanwi to bury the deceased. To them, it is a sign of solidarity, fraternity to pray and support their brother.
To our ADP rules, we are to move with each other in good times and in bad times. We are happy to have shown up in this number. It's a sign of our solidarity and our fraternity. And as we stated in our message, we are with him always in these difficult times, in these joyful times. And it's our prayer that God will grant his father peaceful rest and also console his entire family.
It also maintains our solidarity, our love, our unity, and our friendship. So today, all the priests of Mamfe Diocese are expected to be here, except those who could not for serious reasons be here, and particularly those of Mamfe Deanery, because as the Dean of Mamfe Deanery, we have tried to remind everybody that when each member of the deanery loses a close person, we should always be present to pray with the person, to console the person, and to comfort the family.
Genesis chapter 3 verse 19 says, "For thus you are, and thus you shall return." Christians are therefore advised to be vigilant as they go about their daily activities and ensure they give God the first place in their lives and not the things of this world.
On to this feature story. As the holiday period commences, students in the municipality of Buea have engaged themselves in lucrative ventures aimed at raising income to be utilized in getting didactic materials when schools will do resume. Reverend Father Aka took interest in this good-spirited venture of the students, spoke to some of them, and now reports.
As students and pupils embark on their summer break, due 3-term holidays, some take this opportunity to rest and play around. Most of them get into holiday classes, others develop new skills, while some embark on their holiday jobs to earn some money to enable them start preparing for the next academic year.
To do like holiday job to have some money to work with my community. I'm going to Form 1, so I can use the money and add and pay my school fees in Form 1.
As early birds prepare, they find the holiday jobs fun and interesting, encouraging their peers to do the same and avoid being ashamed of whatever good activity they do which will earn them money.
This is what I do in school. I do motor mechanic, and I'm here to practice and learn more on the handwork. And I want to encourage those who are out there that they should not put their children at home. They should not leave them at home. They should leave them. They should make them to come to any workshop, any theory, any place which they can learn handwork there. They should not sit at home.
My friends are not coming because they are ashamed that they can see them and laugh at them. This is my patrol there, and I'm working my way.
Parents and guardians are encouraged during this period to send their children to acquire skills and teach them a skill or trait which will enable them survival in the society, so that the world will be made of job creators and not job seekers. By so doing, reducing the rate of unemployment in our society.
The population of Buea is elated for the renovation works effected and spearheaded by the Buea Council. The project to renovate the market seeks to alleviate the suffering masses to easily do business within their locality. Jude Mbako tracked the mayor of Buea, who paid a recent visit to the site. His report.
The issue of markets in the town of Buea is a crucial one, given that many of them lack orderliness, From the central market at Bitingi to that of Muya, Great Sopo, Boya Town, Bokwango, and just to name the rest, the story is the same: congestion and disorder. This project to reconstruct the Bokwango market comes as a relief for this community that is witnessing an increase in the number of inhabitants daily. When the town mayor, Barrister David Mafani Namange, visited the site recently, he instructed and insisted to the workers to speed up work and deliver within the given 3 months duration for the project. He also explained more about this market.
Area was handed to the council from the days of the Bakuri Native authorities, which was transformed to the Boya Council, and with the increase in demand and supply, we said they needed a facelift, and it needed a facelift. That's why we worked first with Sueda, and they came in to do the open shades, and we worked with the population to improve on the market. And as we talk, the entire market will be constructed without the council taking a loan to invest in it. We are going to do build, operate and transfer, and with that the entire market will be completed by the next 3 months. We have part of it will be open shops, part will be closed. As it stands, some will be decked structures, story buildings, and we have invited the population, and they respected the invitation, responded positively. It's true that 2 years ago we tried, it didn't quite work out well, and this time around, those requesting to be part and parcel of this whole beautiful idea are more than the space we have for them.
This market at Bokwango has existed for over 40 years. Today, it looks so dilapidated. Reconstructing it comes with great advantages to the populace here.
I am called Brother Ngamne Eric, the president of Bokwango Market Union. This market will help us a long way to see how we can have a lock-up store. Many locked-up stores. We had some few lock-up stores given to us by the Boya Royal Council, but today we will have many lock-up stores by individuals and the Boya Royal Council mayor. So we are very happy with him, and we are glad because Bokwango Market will have a new face, and it will change the look of the market.
So many things that be the bill like where people that nobody feel bring them from, maybe from Douala or other places for the bring them for the market, they be the end only for OIC and maybe Central Market. But we believe say as the market go big now, so they will know the struggle again for go find goods and maybe other places. The suppliers are going to meet a winner for place because of the growth of the market.
As the market in Bokwango takes a new facelift, the mayor calls on all to stay peaceful and positive and feel part of the developmental process of the community. He says he has a big dream for his people in Boya. While the Bokwango market witnesses a new phase of construction, other markets are also targeted. All these to ensure that everyone gets affordable goods and services easily, thereby reducing the burden on their cost of living.
In our foreign news tonight, Kenya anti-tax protests turned violent as government voted on controversial bill. Police interfered in protests with tear gas and water cannons around the city center, which is in Nairobi. Also, Niger's military government has revoked the operating license of French nuclear fuel producer Orano at one of the world's biggest uranium mines. More on our foreign page of today with our reporter Njamilatu Tontan.
Violent clashes between police and protesters have broken out in Nairobi, Kenya on Thursday as a government vote on the controversial finance bill gets on the way. According to on-ground witnesses, there were chaotic scenes as protesters were tear-gassed by police, with one journalist left blood-eyed after being directly hit with a canister. Meanwhile, Parliament has been sealed off since Thursday morning, with roads around it blocked as lawmakers debate the finance bill inside. Anger continues over proposed tax hikes in the East African nation that has struggled with rising living costs as police are breaking up peaceful protesters with tear gas and water cannons around the city center in Nairobi. A partial government climb down on the bill has failed to quell the anger. The government has faced backlash and protests since Tuesday over the controversial bill and was forced to amend it after dozens of demonstrators rallied outside the country's parliament building. Among the taxes suspended was a 16% value-added tax on bread and a 2.5% tax on motorcycles. A statement from Kenya's presidency said a proposed increase in mobile money transfer fees was also shelved, along with taxes on vegetable oil. Additionally, levies on locally produced products such as diapers and sanitary towels have been dropped. The Burkina Faso military leader Ibrahim Traoré visited the national television station in Ogodomo Thursday to reassure the safety of the staff following a recent attack on their headquarters. Last week, the Radio Diffusion Television du Burkina headquarters was hit by projectiles, causing considerable damage. Captain Traoré's visit was intended to assess the situation firsthand and provide moral support to the employees. Amidst ongoing reports of instability in the country, he sought to display any fears and bring clarity. Addressing rumors that he had gone into hiding, Captain Traoré firmly refuted these claims. In his word, he said, "We do not flee ever. We are soldiers, and that is the last thing that crosses your mind. We do not retreat, we do not surrender, and we do not kneel before anyone except our parents and God. That is our mentality," Traoré refuted. During a question and answer sessions with the journalists, Captain Traoré addressed the current situation in Burkina Faso, accusing some media outlets of spreading false information. His comments followed an attack in Masila, which has reportedly caused unrest among the soldiers and rumors of a potential mutiny. Meanwhile, Niger's military government has revoked the operating license of French nuclear fuel producer Orano at one of the world's biggest uranium mines, the company said on Thursday. The decision has highlighted tensions between the junta, which came to power in the coup in July last year, and the former colonial power France. The military seized control of Niger on the plea of cutting ties with the West, vowing to review mining concessions in the country and ordering the withdrawal of Western troops. Orano said it has been told to leave the Omorarin mine in northern Niger. Orano said it has been told to leave the Omorarin mine in northern Niger, which sits on an estimated 200,000 tons of uranium that is vital for producing nuclear energy. Mining was due to have started at the site in 2015, but development was halted after the collapse of world uranium prices in the wake of the 2011 Japanese nuclear disaster. Following years of delays, Niger has warned the license would lapse on 19th June unless work resumes at the site. Thursday's decision by the Nigerian junta comes despite the resumption of activities on site.
That report brings us to the end of Divine Mercy Prime tonight. But prior to us parting, let's look into the headlines once more. Catholic Religious Studies exams for the Bamenda Ecclesiastical Province records an increased percentage pass this 2024 for senior students and a drop for the junior level. The registrar of the board, Reverend Father Peter Foleng, made public the results recently. And as children embark on holidays, we captured this feature story on our news tonight. Students engage in varied activities to raise income in preparation for the next academic year. Thank you, dear viewers, for remaining glued to DMR TV. Thank you for watching Divine Mercy Primer. Stay tuned for more interesting, beautiful, and educative programs at DMR TV. While looking forward to see you same time tomorrow, we wish you a restful evening. Up next shall be Mountain Echoes. Happy weekend and good night to you all.